Dieting is like trying on a pair of pants that will never fit you, but you leave it up on the shelf just in case you get to that goal. It's not impossible. No one is made like a cookie cutter, where we have cookie cutter diets that just seem like they can fit all, but that's not true. It's just not true. I have a different body type than you do, and you have a different body type than anyone else. We are all different. So we have to tweak what we choose to eat, what are the choices, which direction we want to go in. And as we get older, our needs are different and we need to adjust the diet again. So experiment and make some changes. I have some tips on how we can do a little bit better and adjust to our own body type and see what works for us. 90% of the time, I am now eating plant-based. I also have an OMAD lifestyle, which is 1 meal a day. It is usually about 5 days a week. The weekends, I eat 2 MAD. So I try to adjust that so that I can enjoy my meals with my family. Also, just to be more flexible and not to get so tied into plateauing or having my body get used to what I've been doing every day, which is OMAD. So there's always room for improvement when it comes down to ourselves and how we are trying to lose weight and just to be ultimately healthy. So what's my tips, Reggie? Let's get to the point, right? So number 1, be mindful. Focus on what you want. If you are eating and you're sitting down and you're watching TV at the same time, you're mindlessly eating. You can just start to eat the plate, but then you decide to go back because you're still looking at a program. You just begin to snack and eat more things that you anticipated that you weren't going to do for the original diet. But if you are distracted, it is going to go awry. So you have to make sure that you are mindful when you sit down to eat, enjoy your food. Maybe eat without the television, eat without looking at social media on your phone or something like that. Put those things away for 15, 20 minutes and just enjoy the meal. The slower you eat, your brain waves will catch up to what your stomach is feeling. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes that your food is digesting. It can tell itself that it's actually full. So maybe you just want to sit there after you eat your first plate and don't go for second servings at least 20 minutes afterwards and then see how you feel. 2, keep a food journal. Now, I know. I don't like keeping food journals, but I did keep food journals when I change a diet or when I feel like something's not right and I plateau and I can't figure it out. So I would keep the food journal for at least 2 weeks to a month and see what am I eating every day. It's trial and error. And then you can tell when you weigh yourself that you can see, okay, what did I do over this past week that I'm actually gaining weight or I'm staying stagnated? If you know what you've been eating over the week, then you can tweak those things and see what you need to eliminate or maybe minimize to see if that will give you the momentum that you need to get to the next step. Number 3, you only want to eliminate or change a certain category in your diet at the same time. So because if you change so many different things, maybe you're just choosing one category of food that you're going to eliminate, such as sugar or such as oil, or something like just saying, hey, I'm just going to stop anything that's processed. And that's a big category, right? If you have 3 items that you want to change, that's okay. So that's smaller within the categories. Say, for instance, for sugar, I'm not going to have dessert at the end of a meal, which is considered processed, right? And instead, I'm going to have fruit. Or maybe you're just going to eliminate cheese, and that's enough for now, and say, I'm gonna eliminate cheese for a month and see where I'm at. And you see, something like that may seem small, but to us cheese eaters like myself, that's huge. So that's something that you wanna consider. Number 4, adjust your categories of food on your plate. Really simple. I think this makes a difference in how you lose weight and how much you will lose, depending on how much of each food category that you have on your plate. I'm eating a half starch on my plate and half vegetables on the other side of the plate. In this case, this is great when I'm in maintenance mode. It really does keep me where I want to be, but when I'm trying to lose the extra pounds, I need to adjust the categories, meaning 1/3 of the starch is on my plate now, and now it's 2/3 of vegetables, because that's giving my body a jolt and to get those extra pounds off. And number 5, my last tip, is just be patient. You really do. This is a marathon. It's not a sprint, right? I've always preached that. Yes, we can lose weight fast by fasting. We know that. If you're eating food every day of some sort and you're doing maybe a certain form of intermittent fasting, it's going to take a little bit slower time, and that's okay, because the longer that it takes to get to your goal, it's probably the longer you will stay at your goal. I hope this helps for you guys. And don't forget to always keep searching for the perfect bite and balance. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.